Caredigion a gwesteion, a wnewch chi godi ar gyfer yr orymdaith academaidd. Guests and graduates, please be upstanding for the academic procession.
By the powers vested in me as Pro-Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales, and I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Lydon, to address the congregation. Please be seated.
Pro-Chancellor, graduates, honoured guests, congregation, it's my great delight to welcome you on this very special day. It really is a special occasion. Formally, it is our academic recognition of your considerable talent and a collective celebration of your individual endeavour. But it is also our opportunity to say thank you to everyone here who has supported you. As graduates of the university, you are the latest learners in a line that goes back to 1841 and has its roots much earlier. So why are we all wearing these medieval robes in this weather? It's not just because they look great on Instagram. We're doing it because it shows an unbroken link to our history as scholars at a university. You're wearing a cap, a gown and a hood because now you're part of a tradition of clever and hard-working people learning at a university that goes back centuries. Our story at USW goes back to the early days of the Industrial Revolution, where some far-sighted leaders of business and their professions created small, specialist institutions of higher learning to educate the brightest minds of their younger generation. They would be proud now. They would see that their small colleges have grown into a major international university, adding value to our society, to our economy, and most fundamentally, to the lives of bright people like you. You're part of a rigorous academic community of all nations and beliefs. The graduates who have gone before you are already making their mark, whether they studied arts, business, humanities or sciences. Across the United Kingdom and in countries around the world, there are graduates of your USW managing businesses and developing their professions. They are authors, artists, poets, engineering directors, police officers, doctors and nurses. Some of them have reached the gold standard, the blue ribbon, and literally the Oscar statue at the summit of their professions. They all have something in common that goes beyond their success in work. They know that university is not simply a generator of wealth, or a cog in a governmental growth machine, or a link in the economic chain. They know, as we do, that having a degree also has a deeper function. Graduates like you have developed the healthy scepticism and flexibility of thought that we hone through a university education. You have challenges, but you also have unparalleled opportunities to make a difference. You have at your fingertips the ability to access every part of human knowledge ever, and to communicate instantly with anywhere on the globe. And more than that, every one of you has talent. Every one of you has intellect. Every one of you has commitment and capacity for hard work. And now you'll have the qualification to prove it. So whilst you're thinking about everything going on today, as you worry about tripping up on stage, or as you take selfies in these rather unusual robes, I want to open this ceremony by telling you 3 things we'd like you to remember. You deserve to be here today. Your hard work is a credit to you, and we are all very proud of you. My sincere congratulations, thank you, and well done.
Gadewch iddo fod yn hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yma'n bresennol y cyneir cynulliad o Brifysgol De Cymru ar y campws hon ar y 10 o Orffennaf 2018. Heddiw, anrydeddwn ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi trwy deallusrwydd a'i hymdrech ysgolheigaidd ei bod yn gymwys i gael ei derbyn ar gyfer graddau a chymwysterau'r Brifysgol. Drwy anrydeddu eu cyrhaeddiad, gadewch i'r rheini sydd yma'n bresennol gydnabod eu hymrwymiad a dathlu eu llwyddiant. Byddsoddwn yn gobeithio'n yn disgwyliadau ynddynt, gan obeithio byddent yn rhoi eu talent a'i disg ger bron eu proffesiwn yn cymunedau. Hyderwn y byddent yn cyfrannu at ddyfodol yn cymdeithas gyda ganrydedd a chlod.
Let it be known by members of the university and all here present that a congregation of the University of South Wales is held in this campus on the 10th day of July 2018. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and their scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of the university. In honouring their achievements, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our hope and expectation that they will put their talent and learning at the service of their professions and our communities. We trust that they will contribute to the future of our society with honour and distinction. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, I present the congregation Faculty of Business and Society candidates that have been awarded the Doctor of Philosophy. David Hale, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Perceptions of Death in Medieval Wales, the programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Madeleine Gray and Dr. Anne Parry, Owen of the Faculty of Business and Society. Selina Rose O'Doherty, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Harming by Degrees, the responsibility to preemptively protect future victims of climate change. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Steve Smith and Dr. Enzo Rossi of the Faculty of Business and Society. Sophie Beatrice June Pike, in recognition of a programme of work entitled A Critical Exploration of the Changes to the Investigation of Homicide in England and Wales from the 1980s to the present day. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Fiona Brookman and Professor Mike Maguire of the Faculty of Business and Society. Sarah Robles, in recognition of a programme of work entitled LEON and Search in the Spanish with English Eyes on Foreigners in Fiction. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Rob Middlehurst and Catherine Merriman of the Faculty of Business and Society. The Master of Arts by Research History, Sian Drew, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Home of the Most Unhappy English Queen, How the Narrative of Lady Anne Boleyn's Life Has Changed and Adapted for Hever Castle. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Dr. Jonathan Durant and Dr. Jane Funicane of the Faculty of Business and Society. The Master of Arts in Buddhist Studies, Matthew Aldridge. Mark Arthur Edwards. The Master of Science in Health and Public Service Management, Thomas England. Alan Ayrig. Geraint Jones. Claire Elizabeth Jordan. Masood Mohammed Ahmed Masood. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Postgraduate Dissertation in Social Policy and the School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Postgraduate Dissertation by a MSc Health and Public Service Management student goes to Carol O'Shea. Richard Price. Philip Taylor. Jane Tyler. Jacqueline Willer. Baglo Anna Kelvinadau Mawn Cymraeg, Byd Gwaith Gydagau Athysg, Nerys Bowen. Beth Henderson. The Bachelor of Arts in Combined Studies, Lauren Maria Coggins. Scott Jones. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Performance by a final year BA Combined Studies student, Sean Jones. Jonas Kraus. Florian Cutter. Britta Eureka Elizabeth Lagout. Rosie Meldrum. Moritz Putt. The Bachelor of Arts in Creative and Professional Writing, Holly Fincham. The Bachelor of Arts in English, Amy Lee Chedzoy. Megan Davis. Bethan Rowena Evans. Sophie Howells. Alec Carroll. Francesca Linton. Jeanette Mohan. Daniela Payaz. Ruby Jean Rees. Daniel Watson. The Bachelor of Arts in English and Creative Writing, Barry Atkins. Nathan Robert Angus. Sade Anslow. Ashley Bird. Yu Chong. Laura Katie Coughlin. Rebecca Rose Dean. The Stella Levy Prize awarded to the best performance in English modules by a mature student goes to Amy Jelks. Anne Divine Gonsalves. Lucy Charlotte Green. Xenix Griffiths. Megan Ingram Jones. Kerry Jones. Stephen Jones. Lauren Napper. Ingrid Nilsson. Rhiannon Megan Snaith. Harriet Stenner. Daniel Whittington. Bobby Jean Williams. The Bachelor of Arts in English and History, Bethan Suzanne Hopkins. The Michael Parnell Prize for Creative Writing in Prose, Maxon McCarthy. Tanya Newman. Shannon Kate Slatcher. The Bachelor of Arts in History, Laura Ashton. Yayan Bartlett. Stephen Anthony Christian Noonan. Nathan Clements. Sherry Crichton. Laura Davis. Sophie Davis. Kieran Dix. Christina Pauline Dixon. David Doolan. Samuel Edmonds. Georgia Edwards. The Ursula Masson Memorial Prize for Outstanding Scholarship in Women's History or Gender History goes to Julie Evans. Yasmin Farhan Garamani. Bamu Fru. David Gallivan. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Outstanding Student Engagement by a Social Sciences student, Gareth Gray. Charlie Griffiths. Annalia May Hankins. Ira Hopkins. Hayley Rose Horton. Rebecca Jones. The Ursula Masson Memorial Prize for Outstanding Scholarship in Women's History or Gender History goes to Rebecca Susan King. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Overall Performance by a Final Year Student in History, and the School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Undergraduate Dissertation in History both go to Christine Margaret Matthews. Kirsty Oakley. Rebecca Perry. Luke Rhymes. Gavin Robbins. Benjamin Roynon. Matthew Small. Dean Smith. Jessica Louise Smith. Christopher Dean Surridge. Wayne Taylor. Scott Thomas. Joseph Aaron Gray Tinkler. Jack Matthew Westwood. Rhiannon Williams. Matthew Lacey. The Bachelor of Arts in Public Services. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Highly Commended Dissertation by a BA Public Services student, Samuel Baker. Luke Idwell Balsh. Joshua Burgess. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Highly Commended Dissertation by a BA Public Services student, Lachlan Niall Cannard. Catherine May Foster. Hayley Charlotte Gavin. Tyler Granger. Amelia Kilby. The Best Undergraduate Dissertation by a BA Public Services student, Robert Marvelly. Matush Miska. Thomas Parry. Gareth Rees. Kieran Taylor. Abigail Bronwyn Williams.
Fe wnawn ni nawr glywed datganiad cerddorol gan fyfyrwyr o Goleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Drama Cymru. We will now hear a musical interlude by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers graduated this year with Bachelor and Master of Music degrees of the University of South Wales. And we congratulate them most warmly. Llongyfarchiadau. Yn perfformio ar ein cyfar heddiw, mae Ebony Clarinet Quartet. Raddedigion, gwesteion, graduates, honoured guests, congregation, please give a warm welcome to Ebony Clarinet Quartet.
The Bachelor of Arts in Religious Studies, Azza Abdul Rahim. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Dissertation by a Religious Studies student, Victoria Louise Chatterton. Howell Davis. Lucy Evans. Caitlin Hughes. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Outstanding Student Engagement by a Religious Studies student, Levita Kavinscati. Nadine Morgan. Sarah Robinson. Sally Ann Thomas. Courtney Wall. Soraya Watkins. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Lewis Ashton. Katie Bastabo. Chelsea Louise Beaumont. Danielle Louise Beasley. Amelia Jane Birchall. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Undergraduate Dissertation by a BSc Criminology student goes to Lauren Alana Maria Blacker. Luke Blackwell. Adrian Boyd. Reese Brown. Sasha Browning. Lauren Chapman. Lauren Alexandria Cole. Hannah Grace Curtis. Levi Shannon Davis. Molly Durham. Caitlin Edwards. Samantha Edwards. Chelsea Leah Evans. Yana Gatalova. Laura Green. Charlotte Ruth Hansen. Chelsea Hill. Katie Drokett. Amy Jones. Sarah Louise Jones. Gabrielle King. Emma Louise Knowlson. Maria Krasnov. Sophie Mulrooney. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences Prize for Best Undergraduate Dissertation by a BSc Criminology student goes to Nerisan Musgrove. Tyler John Ernest Newbury. Lucy Perry. Adrian Lee Pope. Keris Price. Katie Anna Roberts. Jordan Rodway. Lauren Rooney. Anastasia Nicole Roynan Blake. Lisa Joanne Russell. Phoebe Savannah Russell. Louise Stockham. Hannah Taylor. Hannah Vindis. Jessica Louise Ward. Chloe Wilkins. Amy Louise Williams. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Law, Shannon Sarah Ivy Whittle. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Sociology, Amy Victoria Keenan. Angharad Reid. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Youth Justice, Olivia Karen Blacker. Angharad Mavanwi Coombs. Emma Gould. Bethan Merriman. Lowry Turner. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice with Psychology, and the Jordan Vincent Allen Memorial Prize for Best Undergraduate Performance in Criminology goes to Charlie Ann J. Bryant. Misty Davis. Elle Elliott. Lowry Ellen James. Sani Kalachik. Andrea Costa. Shannon Murray. Shauna Searle. Jade Louise Williams. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology with Psychology, Stephen Holmes. The Bachelor of Science in Sociology with Criminology and Criminal Justice, Neelam Christina Blanks. Sarah Lloyd Daniels. Yestin Robert Davis. Katie Hawkins. Emily Lee Jones. Christopher Lauder. Chelsea Lewis. Christopher Edward Lindsay. Sophie Maguire. Eliza Bethany Simmons Trigwell. Abby Williams. The Bachelor of Science in Sociology with Education, Jessie Dowling. Eamon Sajid. Ayan Saeed Omar. Alexandra Serwin. The Bachelor of Science in Sociology with Psychology, and the Best Independent Study in Sociology and Psychology. The winner is Alexander Gilson. Lena Mumby Naroj. Kirsty Williams. The Foundation Degree in Arts in English and History, Coleg Cymoedd Aberdare, Christine Bainan. Ian Cooper. Cara Lee Griffiths. Sharon Jenkins. Nicola Pittman. Shauna Walters. The Higher National Diploma in Public and Emergency Services, Coleg Gwent Pontypool, Jonathan Farmer. Lauren Gilbert. Saul James. Jodie Lee Smallman. The Bachelor of Arts in Public Services, Mohammed Awad. The Bachelor of Arts in Public Services, Jamal Wassami. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Society.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to Congregation the Faculty of Creative Industries candidates that have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts in Art Practice. Susan Akins. Helena Allen. Lucy Bateman. Kyra Corns. Bradley Davis. Jasmine Evans. Kate Marie Fitton. Tanya Marie Gillett. Nicole Griffiths. Laura Honeybun. Christopher Hopkins. Rachel Jones. Kira Moran. Jordan Salas. Kirsty Charlotte Smith. Katie Louise Thomas. Amy Traylor. Jasmine Venables. Melissa Jane Welch. Fionn Wilding. Menna Williams. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Creative Industries.
Well, this is it not a special occasion? This hall has truly resonated to the sound of your achievements. But you know it's a special day for the university too, because you set the benchmark against which we as an institution are judged. And so we delight in your success. But it's a special day too for so many people who are with you today, for parents, grandparents, husbands, wives, partners, brothers, sisters, and many others. And they will be thrilled by all that you have accomplished. But you know only too well that many of those who are here today, and indeed some who have not been able to join you, have made enormous sacrifices on your behalf to enable you to step onto this stage. And I know that you would wish me, on your behalf, to acknowledge the enormous debt of gratitude that you owe to them, and I'm very happy to do so now. It's also a special day for others within the university, for technicians, for lecturers, for tutors, administrators, and a host of others who delight in all that you have achieved. And I know that you'd wish me to thank them again on your behalf for the efforts which they have made to enable you to walk onto this stage. Now, this university prides itself on its ability to find you a place of work and to help you retain that place of work. And indeed, its education is valued by employers both large and small. But as the Vice-Chancellor has indicated, university education is so much more than that. It's to enable you to distinguish between propaganda on the one hand and truth on the other, to ask the critical questions of life, to understand some of the forces that shape us. In short, to make you intelligent citizens. Now, these are the timeless values of every university, and they're certainly the values of the University of South Wales. And you are now our graduates. More than that, you're our ambassadors. And I'd like to think that during the period of time that you've spent here, we've broadened your horizons, and we've instilled in you a huge passion for lifelong learning. If I'm right in that respect, then you will be singularly well equipped to meet the challenges that lie ahead and to seize the opportunities which you will get. I expect to hear a very great deal of you, and I wish you all great success. Thank you very much. I now declare the degree congregation of the University of South Wales closed, and I invite you all to stand for the national anthem. Diolch yn fawr.